pickup here, just entering Ray County here in Missouri. My great uncle Frank passed away a couple of weeks ago and apparently had left me his farm. I haven't been at this farm since I was a kid. I don't know what to expect. From what I understand, a guy at the local co-op named Trevor has the paperwork and everything, and some information to pass along about the farm. So we will drive down there and go see what he's got. We're actually gonna pass Uncle Frank's farm up here on the right, I do believe, if I remember correctly. Like I said, it's been years. My wife and 3 children will be joining me here in a couple of days' time. I had to wrap up selling the old house and a little bit of property that we had. Didn't have a farm or anything, but you know, we had a decent house, a little bit of land, like 2 acres. But this is the driveway to the farm right here. Yeah, well, we'll make our way back down here after we go talk to this guy, Trevor. But yeah, I don't know what to expect at all. I had no idea that Uncle Frank was even going to leave me the farm. But if I remember correctly, this way to the co-op. Pretty sure. Looks like it over there. We'll head over and see what's going on. Now, I do know that it'll be tight living spaces on in Uncle Frank's house. A little bit of headache for my wife to kind of make a home there. But we do intend to do a little bit of a change of scenery, if you will, when we get a chance. We had a vacation planned with our kids that we were going to take. Where's the office here? But I think when we're gone on the vacation, we will have a new home built, because we're going to be gone for quite a bit of time. It's a nice forestry machinery. Oh, here we are, front office. We'll just swing in here. Alright, yeah. So for these recordings, I won't be recording any interactions with other people for privacy on their part. It'd just be me passing information along to y'all. Oh yeah, in case you hadn't seen it, my nice Ram 2500. Love this truck. Served me well. Anyway, I will pick y'all up back here in just a minute once I find out what I need to from Trevor. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright, well, just got done talking to Trevor, and it sounds like Uncle Frank basically just got done ordering new supplies and everything for the farm. He said all the equipment was in good running order. I got all the paperwork signed, so we should be good to go. So we'll back up this way. Let me back on out of here, and we will drive down to the farm and see what's going on. What we got to work with. He said there should be crops planted. He doesn't know for sure what, but everything should be ready to go. So hopefully we find everything in good order when we get there. it wouldn't be like Uncle Frank to make a mess of things, so I'm not really expecting any trouble. Be a nice little lake. So this guy Trevor did tell me that he worked pretty closely with Uncle Frank. Apparently he was kind of his inspiration. He's working on getting him a little farm started on the little property he's got. Apparently he's got a bunch of trees and whatnot to get rid of and clear out area for pastures. He wants to have a few animals. That was one thing he did say. All of Uncle Frank's funeral expenses and everything were covered by sale of his cattle that he had, so we will have to replace the cattle if we want to make a go of dealing with cows, which I'm fine with waiting on that until I get my footing, because again, it's been years since I've even done anything other than just basic contract work for other farms. That's it. No, I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Right here. Oh wow. It's about how I remember it. Not a lot changed, including the truck. Oh, both trucks. You know, well, I guess they're my trucks now. I'll keep them running as long as I can. And just pull in here beside where I've got this international truck park. There we are. Yeah, this is definitely a very small house for myself, my wife, and 3 children. We'll definitely be looking forward to getting a larger home built. But again, that'll get taken care of while we're on our vacation. At some point, we'll disappear, taking the wife and the kids to Europe for a trip to go see the sights. By the time we get back, it should be ready to go. Wow. There's 4 trucks still here. I always thought this thing was going to fall apart on him. Apparently it still runs. Let's find out. Let's see. Keys. Get her started. Come on. Oh yeah, she still runs. I'm kind of shocked, but she does still start and run. Well, we will make appropriate use of her then. Let's take a look around and see what we got here. Like, we got some silage bales that were done up recently, so won't be needing them for a little bit, but there are some bales there. Grain bins around back. I don't think he's used those in years. I think he's been using the big main silo. So I don't remember him really using these much. Just kind of become yard ornaments at this point. Which is fine. They look decent there. Let's see what we got in here. Just a baler. That's new. Didn't know he'd gotten himself a pickup wagon. Nice little Pottinger pickup wagon. Can't go wrong with that. Well, if we do get into cattle, that'll come in handy for picking up silage. Well, if we have a bunker. I don't know if he's put a silage bunker on the property or not. I guess we'll find out while we walk around. Beautiful Ford tractor. This is the first tractor I ever drove right here. This is new. Well, I say new. It's new to Uncle Frank's farm. I'll put it that way. It's definitely an older used tractor, but we must have picked this up since... Well, I mean, that doesn't surprise me. Again, I haven't been here in years. There we go. Unlatch the door. See what else we can find around here. There's the livestock trailer. Nice. Team ranch tarp on it. That'd be a nice trailer for hauling cattle around if we get to that point. Subsoiler. Flash plow. I mean, it'll work for a plow. I remember that John Deere. Never did get to drive that John Deere. 7810. Decent power. Good little tractor. Uncle Frank never let me drive it. What's that? Frontier tipper trailer. And a Red Rock. Nice trailers. Good quality. We'll take it. For sure. It's kind of hard to go wrong with either one of them. Oh, wow. New Holland PX32. We will definitely need to upgrade the harvester at some point. It's this little bitty header and that little thing is going to take a lot to get some of these fields done. Chickens. My wife will love that she can have chickens. She always wanted chickens. Lower deck. What got in here? Oh. Wow. Now that is an old tractor. Does it start? Does this thing even work? Oh, it does. Oh, wow. Okay, well, at some point we're gonna have to... It can't just sit here. We'll have to find some way of using it. Yeah, it's really nice. Cultivator. What we got in here? Oh! Okay. Some lime. Not a ton of it. Seeds. Net wrapping for the baler. Chicken feed. Nice. And fertilizer. Okay, so we got seeds, we got fertilizer, we got lime. If we get chickens, we got chicken feed. If we're gonna fail, we got net wrapping. Nice. Okay, well, at least we got all the essentials. And got us a windrower here. Boom. Yeah. Boom windrower. Great Plain cedar. Bucket's in good shape. That's different. Oh, it's a fertilizer spreader. Hey. Okay, so I'm guessing you fill it with fertilizer, fill this with fertilizer, and when you're out in the field, or lime, I guess it would do both. When you're out in the field, if you run out, you can just tip that over and fill it up. That's what I'm guessing from these hydraulics and whatnot I'm seeing. We'll have to find out. That'll be pretty interesting. Oh, wow. Old case. Planter. Ooh. I'm shocked he's kept that running. He's had that a long time. Room for something else. Trevor did tell me that these dispensary silos have recently been filled. There's supposed to be a couple of them on the property. This is a little lot for calves when they're born. And move them over here so that they're, you know, out and away from everything else for their safety. Oh wow, that is a new tractor. When did Uncle Frank pick up this? This is nice. I've driven a couple like this. I mean, they're really nice tractors. It's a 120? Yeah, it's a 120. Yeah. Okay. So a little case 120. Not super powerful, but good enough. That is a nice flatbed truck, too. Chevy flatbed. Chevy or GMC, it's been badged, but same basic idea. Either Chevy or GMC. That worked good for when picking up more supplies if we need it. Guessing this is for milk, putting the cows, or water. I'm not sure which. Oh yeah, there's the other two silos. So apparently these also have fertilizer, lime, and seeds. So that'll be handy. Oh, what we got here? Skid steer attachments. Oh, Uncle Frank got fancy. He got him a little cat skid steer. That'll be super handy. Oh, I've heard of these. It's for picking up rocks out of your field. Terra Clear. Yeah. I don't know how it works, but it's supposed to assist you with picking up rocks out of your fields. Like, I guess it's supposed to kind of creep along and pick them up. I don't know. And then this one looks like a stump grinder of some sort. Yeah. No. I don't think we got anything we need to clear immediately as far as that goes. Here's the little bunker. Leveler and a weight to squish it down. Oh, it's a tiny little bunker. Well, it'll be alright. We won't be running that many cattle. It ought to be plenty. Oh, that was definitely a milk tank. This is the water tank. Down here by the pond. Yep. Oh, yeah. Capped it right in with a pump. Little workshop for working on vehicles, along with some fuel there as well. Little pressure washer in there. But tiny little pressure washer. And as long as it cleans the vehicle, that's all that matters. So far, they all look like they were in pretty good shape, so it seems to work. That's a smaller trailer over here. Small semi. What we got in here? Didn't look in here. Oh, this is our mineral feed. Oh. Okay, so we're good on mineral feed if we decide to start doing cows. Got quite a bit of it. Good brand too. Oh wow. A little Chevy or GMC. I don't know where Uncle Frank finds this stuff, but that is a handily sized little truck and trailer. Not too big for a small farm, but not too small either. It works. Straw blower. Main cow barn. Yeah. Yeah, I have to clean it. No, it looks like this looks like it was freshly installed. Grass around. This is where you pull your seeder or whatever up to empty your bags into it. So you can get high enough to get over them. Some of the seeders can get pretty tall. The Great Plain one's not much, but it could probably be done from the ground, but I think Uncle Frank had this put in a long time ago just in case he ever got a bigger cedar and needed it. So, alrighty then. Now Trevor did tell me that stuff was planted and good to go. So let's see what's going on. Okay, so this field is just a lot of grass. Okay. That's fine. We can, till we get cows, we can They can sell hay. Didn't see a bale wrapper, so I bet he bought those silage bales. We'll have to get one of those at some point before we do cows. Soybean. Oh, that soybean is ready to go. Pretty sure that's soybean. Looks like soybean. A lot of it. A whole lot of it. And over here, got wheat. Yeah, that's wheat. Whole lot of wheat. Now, he did say there was another... Ooh, probably ought to go get the truck for this. Down there somewhere, there's another field. So, yeah, we're gonna go get the truck to go down there and look at that. Gave me all the keys to this stuff. Just for the heck of it, because I just washed my truck and don't really get it all dirty. Let's take the old Ford down there. Just to see if the old girl still got it. I bet she does. These older Ford trucks are real hard to kill. Throw it in reverse. Slowly back out of here. We don't wanna mangle our trailer. That trailer could be useful. Ooh, I don't know who dropped that trailer there, but you just run over the hitch. This is actually the first vehicle I ever drove as well. I remember Uncle Frank telling my mom that I needed to learn to drive, and this is what he taught me in. So many memories. My two older children are at the point where they can be taught. Well, I mean, my oldest, Diane, she already drives, but she hadn't driven farm equipment before. Ooh, I hope I don't mess up any of the crops getting down here. Banging any limbs, driving the crop any more than I have to. I don't want to mess too much up. But James, on the other hand, James has driven a small yard tractor. So when I say a small yard tractor, I'm talking not like a riding lawnmower, an actual yard tractor. So he might do okay. We'll find out. I'm definitely... Oh, there's the bridge. I'm definitely gonna have the older two helping me. So James and Diane will definitely be getting their little rear ends in the field to help. Elizabeth, though, she's too young. She can help her mother with stuff like chickens and whatnot like that, because I guarantee you Amber is going to want chickens. That's one of those things that she will definitely want to do. What do we got here? Oats or barley? It's either oats or barley. I'm not sure which. Really unsure which one that is, but it's either oats or barley. Decent sized little field just out here in the... I guess Uncle Frank built this bridge. Creek's kind of dry at the moment. But you wouldn't want to sink a tractor in it. I'm sure it gets water when it rains. That's how washes like this show up to begin with. Rainwater collects and runs down. Alright. That's what we got for fields, so... let's get back up to the house and see what we got going on. Now, according to Trevor, as far as like if I need any equipment repaired or replaced, there's two options. We passed the John Deere dealership. Oh, guys, look. Hi, buddy. What are you doing there? Mind us. We won't hurt you. You have a good day. Wow. That deer is 100% chill. Alrighty then. Anyway, we passed the John Deere dealership on the way in. He said they do sometimes get used equipment in. Most of the time, all you're really going to find there is new John Deeres, but they do have a little bit of used equipment, not a lot. He also said that they are definitely proud of their stuff they get, including their used merchandise. So it seems like they're going to be. Oh, here we go with the crops. Squeeze past. Sorry. Don't be mad at me, Beans. Okay. Anyway, it seems like they're going to be definitely the more pricey option to go with as far as repairs. But I think as far as like getting things repaired, if we're taking that John Deere in to get it repaired, I'll pay a little extra to take it to the John Deere dealership. They probably know more about it than any other dealership is going to. I'm going to circle around here and just park this by the end of the house, so we're not stuck there by that little trailer again. Actually, we can pull it up right here beside these little bins. Actually, a little cutout right here, like it was meant for it. It's probably where you parked it at. Alrighty. But yeah, the I swore I heard a cat. Now Trevor said there was a couple of cats running around out here. Help with making sure we don't get rats on the farm. So anyway, as far as the other dealership, apparently they're newer to the area and they deal in, how did he put it? He said exotic, but I don't think he meant exotic. Maybe, I don't know. He said they sell a lot of foreign equipment. So I'm kind of figuring I'll find stuff like Kubota there. Because Kubota is a Japanese tractor. John Deere's not going to sell a Kubota. That's, I mean, they're just not going to. So we might find stuff like that there. I don't know what else we'll find there. The only real foreign tractor I can think of is a Dootsfar, other than a Kubota. But don't get me wrong, a Dootsfar would look amazing. Those are some beautiful tractors. They look really good, and they run really good from what I understand. So if we get the opportunity, I would probably put my hands on one. Just saying. Trade this John Deere in on it. Not a huge fan of John Deere myself. I think they're overpriced for what they are. So, but we have it for now, so we'll use it. You might be getting a new home. We might be getting something much nicer. Maybe. We'll see. It's definitely a small house, though. The trash got taken out. No, gonna have to take the trash out. You have a grill, though. That's nice. It's definitely a tiny house. Alright, let's take the international for a spin. There's go back up to the co-op. It's about 5:30. Yeah, it's about 5:30. Trevor said he got off around 5 and that he was going to go home after that, and asked if I would swing by his place to see if I would be interested in helping him when I have time. But this thing's really nice for as old as it is. I like this truck. I'm not going to get rid of my truck, but I don't mind driving around in this either. But he asked if I would come over and take a look and see if I'd be willing to kind of help him, you know, clear out trees and help him get his farm up and going. He doesn't have a plow or anything, so after we get the trees cleared out, so he can get some more equipment purchased, I'd bring that ripper down and we could get some fields made for him. At the moment, he's the only person I know in town, so I don't have my wife and kids to go pester, and it's a little late in the evening. I'm rolling in here toward the end of the day. I don't want to get into anything just yet, as far as actual farm work goes, but let's see if I can find that driveway. Apparently, the co-op has expanded, and where they built their last shop, they had to give a easement to Trevor because they basically popped it right in front of his driveway. So you have to go through the back of the co-op down here just to get to Trevor's driveway. Kind of feel bad for the guy. Hope we don't want to. He said it was right over here behind this new shop, which is that one. Which, granted, is a nice looking shop. Is it? This has got to be it. He said it's a little driveway that goes down through the woods, so this has to be it. Yeah. Man, why does he drive to work? I'd ride a dang horse to work if I lived down here. Get a beautiful ride in the morning on the way into work. You probably don't have a horse though. Oof. Yeah, this is nice. Oh, that's a nice. And he went all out for a bridge. That's a nice bridge. Not that Uncle Frank's wasn't nice, but this one's a fancy metal one. Wow. All right, Trevor. I see. You've gotten a start on things, buddy. Got him a chicken coop out here. Nice truck. Just parked right here. Take a look here. Oh, it's a beautiful truck. Oh yeah. Alright, well, I'll leave y'all for a second right here, and I will go see where Trevor's wanting me to look around, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so Trevor said that it's got a sawmill that is down here. Oh, I see. Okay, so he's wanting to basically clear this stuff out here, process it here in his little sawmill, turn into planks or whatever he's gonna do. It's a nice JCB. That'll do the trick. He's wanting to, I think he said cut down this way first, put a field in over here, so definitely some trees to take care of, for sure. Quite a few of them. Oh yeah. Dense underbrush. He did say that the co-op would let him borrow that, I don't even know what you call that thing. Tree muncher. It's designed for cutting out underbrush and chewing up stumps and things like that. And there's the fence line on the road. So, they said they would let him borrow that to help take care of stumps afterward, but he's going to get a decent amount of wood out of this. That'll help him a lot on the way to paying for getting, you know, buildings put in, and if he wants to get some cows or sheep, maybe pigs. I don't know. He didn't say what kind of livestock. He just said livestock. I mean, he's got some chickens. That's a good start. But he did not say what kind of livestock he wanted to eventually get on this property. He did say he wanted the livestock to be up here closer to the house. So I imagine it'll be one of those things where we just kind of clear the underbrush over here up toward the creek, and maybe put the barn like in this area and clear all this brush out back to the creek. Maybe go across the creek with it. That way they've got some access to water, and just kind of loop in a little bit of the creek with their fence and go from there. It's definitely gotten a good start on things, though. Well, that's a neat little bag lift. Alright then. Oh, he's got him a nice little Massey Ferguson here. Oh, he's got one of those on the back of the Massey already. Around them stumps. So I guess they're gonna let him borrow that because it'll be quicker, because that's, I'd imagine with the Massey that's gonna be slow going. Wonder how much that running. Those things are not cheap. It's a hefty weight on the front of there too. It's got another tractor inside. What we got? What we got? Oh, it's a little old Massey. I like that tractor. That's a nice little tractor. Wow. Yeah, I think we can help Trevor out though. He said something about eventually working back this direction a little bit as well. Which I don't know what all he's going to put back there, but maybe more vehicle storage, or maybe his bale shed. Who knows? I mean, he's got a little tiny storage shed up here, a little workshop. And he's got a, like it, yeah, he's got a wood chipper and a trailer for hauling the wood chips off. So he can chip stuff up out in the field for smaller limbs and then take the big chunks to the sawmill. I'm sure is the way he's doing it. Huh. Nice little setup Trevor's got going here. Put forward a little bit. Back up. I don't want to mess up his grass. I don't know how much he cares, but still don't want to mess it up. Alright. Let's take a mosey over to the John Deere dealership, see if they have anything we're interested in. Like I said, I doubt we'll ever end up, I mean, we might buy something from them if it's a good enough deal, but I don't think so. Right now, I'm hoping I can find a bigger harvester, because that little New Holland it's awfully small. I really don't want to do a harvest with those, and that crop's about ready to come out. So we'll take what little time's left in the day. He said the two dealerships are usually open till 7 or 8 in the evening to accommodate farmers, since they usually have late days. So that's nice of them, at least. He gave me directions to the The other one, we called it the importer. I don't know what the place's name is or not. I have no idea. But we're gonna go to the John Deere dealership first and look there and see what we find and go from there. But either way, we'll visit both places and see what we find, and we'll wait until Amber is here and talk to her, make a decision with her, because this is definitely a joint venture. We've both given up our lives in order to step out on this limb. So it is for sure both of us, not just me, not just her. Oh, you sucker. Stop speeding. Jeez. Wow. Everybody's in a hurry. But we'll see what we can get done as far as finding a new harvester. Eventually we'll want to get some more fields. I want to ask questions about this one right here on the right. It looks like a decent sized field and it's pretty close to the farm. But let's walk before we run. Harvester first and get what we got in the ground already out. Go from there. Don't want to take on more than we can handle. Not a good idea. Man, that guy was close. Some of these people around here zooming by. Others, perfectly fine pace. Be interesting getting used to all the new people around. I said a lot of them are farmers, so they'll generally understand our lackadaisical pace. I'm not going to get in a big hurry. I'm too much stress to get in a hurry like that. Alright, let's park here. Hey, would you look at that? We're in the lines. Oh yeah, see? John Deere. More John Deere. Alright, let's go in here and have a chat and see if they direct me to stuff. It says 5 p.m., but he says they're here later, so we'll see. Okay. Well, Trevor was right. Apparently, this guy is here every day he works, Monday through Friday, till about 8 o'clock at night. He's the owner, so whatever. He said there was a couple right inside this gate that are used mildly. That is a nice case, but it is way bigger than I need at the moment. Same for this New Holland. He said these were lightly used, and they look like it. They're in really good shape. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were basically new. But they're both much bigger than anything I've got a use for. Take a look around. He did say there was a harvester over here. There it is. What do we got here? Oh, it's a Massey. That could work. Yeah. That's definitely better than what we had. Another Ford and another case. Those are for sure used. Oh, and there's the header for that. Oh, that's a much better header than what we've got. Much better. Much better. That's a little New Holland tractor right there. Something like that could be useful. Around 130-ish horse, probably. And they got a little pair of masses over here. 7S is a little steep. I bet you they want a pretty penny for that, too. And these are about the same. That's about 130. This is about 130. I guarantee you this is a lot more affordable than that. For sure. No question about it. I have to keep this in mind, but I'm going to go ask questions about that Massey. Yeah. That's the kind of thing we're looking for, and I dang sure don't want no brand new John Deere. We'll see how much they want for that. Okay. Trevor wasn't kidding when he said they were proud of their stuff, even their used stuff. We're gonna go check that other dealership, but we may have to bite a bullet on this one because that's a lot. They want $243,000 for that thing with its header, which, granted, is not a terrible price for a used harvester of that size, but doesn't really want to spend that kind of cash just yet. But we've got to have something bigger than that New Holland. It's just not going to work. It's too small. It'll take me a month to get everything harvested with that thing. Come on, people. So hopefully I can find this other dealership and go now while the going's good. We're not going to get it. There we go. But we'll go find him and hopefully he's got something better. I mean, I don't know what it would be. I don't really know any. I mean, maybe he'll have the Agco version. I know Agco is something that's sold over there as far as like harvester brands. I don't know. I know Massey's part of Agco now, but still, that's really expensive for a harvester. Really expensive. Ooh. Just need to pay attention to where I'm going. Looking at this map instead. Trying to make sure I don't get lost. I know he said it was up here. You go past where you turn to go to the Agco co-op. There's the farm. I'm trying to learn the area. It's going to take me a little bit to learn the area. It looks a lot different from when you're a kid. You can actually see over the dash. Speaking of seeing over the dash, apparently Trevor thought I was going to be taller, like my Uncle Frank. Apparently 5'6" is not what he was picturing. My Uncle Frank was 6'3". So he has nicknamed me the Gnome Farmer. Apparently I'm the shortest guy in town that's a farmer, so I am, according to him. And since he talks to everybody working at the co-op, I'm sure it'll stick. I'm the Gnome Farmer. So I guess that's the thing now. I don't know. No point in getting upset about it. I've caught short jokes most of my life, so I think we'll just embrace it and run with it. Kinda like it. The Gnome Farmer. It works. Definitely works. He said it should be here. Yeah. This looks like where he said. Oh yeah, there's all the rocks. Yeah, he said it was, he had to go past the, down into a field area, and it was at the back of it. So this definitely looks like the place. This guy needs his grass cut out here. Kind of getting long. Definitely got a couple of items for sale. Oh, there's a harvester there. I don't recognize it though. Maybe we'll go park over here by the shop and we'll go talk to him. Nothing fancy, but it works. Alright, we are back. Alright, so I found out the name of the place. Apparently it is Joe's Agricultural Imports. And this is the only harvester he currently has aside from, I think he said that thing's a beet harvester over there, which I don't plan on doing beets just, yeah, no. Not right now. But he said this, I think he pronounced it Kloss, is one that he's picked up and brought in and repaired, which apparently is how he gets some of his stuff. He imports it broken and repairs it. That header is bigger than the one we have on our New Holland. It's not massive, but he said he would sell us this for $86,000. And that includes a year worth of preventative maintenance on the machine. So if it needs, you know, fluids changed or greased or anything like that, just bring it back over and he'll do that for the first year absolutely free. For 86 grand, that's not a bad deal. She's not terrible looking. So there's the ladder down. Let's take a look. Oh, comfy. Pretty straightforward. Got a CB, got a regular radio, AC vents. I mean, it's comfy and simple. I could probably figure this thing out. Yeah. Oh. Nope, we'll have to talk to Amber about it, but I'm pretty sure she'd be okay with us spending 86 grand on this. I'll let him know to hold it, and then I want to take a look around and see what else he's got. Alright. He's going to hang on to it. He said he'd give me a week to get back to him. So, yeah, she'll be here by then. Should only be a couple of days till her and the kids show up. But we will definitely be back to look at you. This one is another one that he said was going to be a real good buy. I think he said it's around 180-ish horse. It's definitely an older piece of kit, but he said these fence are tough to kill. So, we'll see. That's a New Holland before they were New Holland. That's a Fiat. Fiat Agri. This is where New Holland started, lot. That's a nice little tractor right there. Another little Fiat. He definitely gets some unique machinery in. Remember I was talking about a Dude's Far? This is... Look at how gorgeous that is. He probably wants way too much for that thing, but later on, if it's still here and I got money, I may come back and snatch that thing up. That is a nice looking little tractor. Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll be back for you. Another Fiat. No cab. Could be a good little utility tractor for the farm if we get to a point where we need one. Something like this. Steyr? Never heard of a Steyr. I mean, good looking little tractor. Say it's somewhere between 180 and 200 horse. It's not terrible. I don't recognize this thing. Iseki? Or Iseki? It says Japan on it, so it's probably Iseki. Don't know. I have to ask Joe. I mean, it's small. Probably just a little over 100 horse. Very small. Another Fiat. He gets a lot of Fiat. He gets a lot of Fiat. That's a little grain truck. A pepper bed. Got a lot of Fiats. Grab. Like a old Russian truck. Pepper bed on it. Terrible looking little truck for being Russian, I guess. Not a huge fan of Russian design, but should run and function. I mean, Joe wouldn't be selling it if it was absolute crap. Huh? This is something we'll eventually want to get. Not this one. This thing's gonna be way expensive, but that is a nice telehandler. Really nice. Nice Riemann bale grabber with forks. Ooh. Yeah, that's a nice piece of equipment right there. Way more expensive than we can afford right now, though. Liquid tanker. That's an old dude's far. Wow. Yeah, that's a really old dude's far. Like, didn't even have the back to the cab. It's just open. That's your air conditioner right there. Just hold air up your bum. Right in the backside. You hope. You're probably gonna fling stuff up from the PTO and smack you in the back instead. Kloss apparently makes tractors too. That's neat. Okay. Here's that beet harvester. I don't know, it doesn't look that complicated. I mean, scoop up beets, slide them up the chute into the tray. We might eventually get into doing some beets. I don't know how much he's wanting for that thing, but I bet you it's over 100K. Holy tractor. That is a massive, massive dude. Oh, it's a 9 series. That's why. Holy cow, that thing's huge. It's way more tractor than we need. Wow. Well, I know I'm shorter, but geez, I'm eye level with the tire. Come on. The front tire, not the back tire, the front tire. That's a big tractor. Holy mackerel. Does look good. Jeez, it's huge. This one's not small either, but this one's probably only a 300-ish horse tractor, where that one's probably closer to 4.5, 5. Oh, yeah, it's got a turbo on it. Yeah, it's gonna be a decent power for its age, guaranteed. There's the Kubota I was expecting to see here. Yep, I kind of figured we would see a Kubota tractor here. Okay, well, we're going to keep that harvester in mind. We're going to talk to Amber when she shows up. We're going to get this thing started and head back to the farm. We don't want to be in reverse, obviously. I don't want to hit anything. It's not a bad looking harvester. Really not. Yep. I'm pretty sure I'll be back for you. You want to go home? And what time is it? Well, it's only like 10 after 6. There's nothing wrong with starting to mow a field of grass. So we do have a baler. We can bale up some grass bales or flip it for hay and sell those for money. We don't need a harvester for those. I mean, yeah, the mowers are kind of small, but we can at least get started on it. Just mowing, it's not like it's the same as a crop. It takes us a day or two to mow the fields, and it does. It ain't that big a deal. I think we'll get home and maybe do a bit of mowing just to wrap up the day. I have some dinner and call it a night. So I'll pop on back. I'm not going to bore y'all with the drive back over there again, so I will see you when we get ready to go mow. Till then, see you in a sec. About ready to pull in the field. I figure we'll just use the John Deere for this. So, hope that works for everybody. Just gonna start right about here and lower that down and get her running. Yep, ramp it up. Alright, let's get moving. Now I did get a drone that was given to me by my children this last Christmas, so I'm gonna pop the door open and throw it up and just kind of have it circle the cab, and we'll just see if we can get a couple of nice shots out of it. I think we'll do alright with it. But we'll see what we get. So I'm gonna shut my yap hole and give you all some beautiful footage of this John Deere tractor running around the field. Alright guys, another thing to add to the list of things that we need to buy. A new mower. This thing, it's tiny, and this is a big field. We're gonna have a bigger mower. Cause look, there's more. There's more. We're gonna have to have a bigger mower. There's no way. No way at all. We're gonna have to have a bigger mower. Yes, there's a pair of them, but it's just me at the moment. This is never gonna work out. This is gonna take me a while. Now, might as well get started on it for now and see where we get to. Alright, back to the drone. Alright guys, we're definitely going to have to get us a bigger mower. That one is most certainly going to cause us some headaches. I mean, it is tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny. It is going to take forever to mow a field with that thing. We're just going to call it for the day. We got to start on it, but we're going to have to find another mower tomorrow. I'm gonna park this in here and lower the deck down. Yep. Alright. We're gonna climb out of this thing and call it a day. Go find us something to eat. Get a shower and get some rest. Oh man. Yeah, that field's gonna take forever with that tiny mower. Absolutely have to find something better. We'll go talk to Joe tomorrow and see what he may have available. Alright. I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night.